Hi friends, my name is Clayton Bullion. I'm on staff at Tarleton Baptist Student Ministry in Stephenville, Texas, and we are here at Abide Prayer Conference, the BSM kind of winter retreat, and so we've got students and staff from BSMs all across the state. I'm being joined here today with my friend Megan Jarvis. So Megan, you are on staff with us at Tarleton, but also in coming on staff, you were part of pioneering a new work at Hill College Cleburne about 18 months ago. And so this is y'all's first time at Abide as Hill College BSM.
It is our first time.
So tell us, just in the moment right now, tell us kind of how are your students taking this whole thing in? I mean, what's going on at Hill College BSM this weekend?
Okay, well, we have two students at Hill College BSM that are here.
Okay.
We had some other ones that dropped out, and we're like, oh man. But the two that we brought are super fun, and both of them are they're almost about to transfer. So they're
Okay.
almost done with Hill College. So one of them's headed to UT Arlington,
Okay.
and one of them's headed to Tarleton. And so it's been really fun because you can watch them scoping out the other BSMs, going,
Looking
I'm
where they're
going to
headed,
be,
yeah.
like I'm going to be a part of their BSM now, like when I transfer. And so that's probably been the most fun thing is to watch them slowly go, what school are you from? Oh, UT Arlington. I'll be there. So that's fun.
That is fantastic. This is you've been on that campus. This is 2 years, just your third semester. Kind of tell us, how did that come to be? How did Hill College Cleburne BSM begin?
Well, before I was on staff, I was a student at Tarleton, and at Tarleton, we kind of decided to put money towards planting work on campuses that didn't have BSM. So it started with Ranger College, Erath County, which is in Stephenville with us. So we had a campus in Stephenville that had no gospel presence. And so we started that, and that was before I was on staff. Well, when I came on staff as a campus missionary intern, we decided to go to Cleburne. And it's an hour away, so it's a drive. And so like every Tuesday, we decided to go to Hill College, which it has multiple branches. There's one the main one's in Hillsboro, and then there's another one in Burleson. But at Cleburne, they had some churches attempt to do work, and the association attempt to do work, but it could never catch on. And community college, like it's hard to have community on a community college. There's only one other student organization, and it's the student government, and they fight to keep it alive. And so the association in the area, the Southwestern Metroplex Baptist Association, just really wasn't okay with the fact that there were college students floating through their town and not being interrupted by the gospel. And so that's when they asked me and the other campus missionary intern at the time to come and start work every week there.
Okay. So what is a normal Tuesday? You guys are there on Tuesday. What does a normal Tuesday at Hill College BSM look like?
Crazy. No.
Fair
and when we drive for a long time, which this semester we've done a better job at utilizing the drive to pray, which if we do anything right, that's what we do right, is to pray. When we get there, we spend most of the time before we have lunch on Tuesdays, a free lunch provided by a church. But before the lunch, we spend most of the time looking to share the gospel. Most of the people on the campus, small town America, it's still true, most people on the campus don't know the Lord. A lot of them have an idea of Christianity, but there's like a lot of missing pieces that make it not the gospel. And so most of the time we're spending making connections. The campus is not big, but it's still 6 buildings, so we kind of hop around and strategically place ourselves. And we get our students to do the same things, the ones we built relationship with already, the Christians. So we spend most of the day doing that, looking to share the gospel and sharing the gospel. And then the best part is at noon, we have a church from the area come in and serve food and just sit at the tables and make connections and meet the students and love them. And then afterwards, we have a Bible study, which has been really fun. We're going through John this semester. And after that, we've kind of spent a little more time like focusing on discipleship, some training aspects, follow up from the Bible study and lunch. So that's what a typical day looks like. Then we drive back to Stephenville.
And so 2 years ago, there wasn't a church presence on campus. There wasn't students gathered for Bible study. And now because of you guys stepping out in faith, and then also the association and the local churches stepping out in faith, there's students meeting and praying and coming into the Lord. That's pretty amazing.
It is.
What's your vision for Hill College?
My vision for Hill College, I have a lot of dreams and goals for the students at Hill College. One of them just to realize that they can share the gospel with their peers. Even the students that we get that their churches took care of them well only think that they can share the gospel with people younger than them. And so I dream about the day when they realize they can share the gospel with the people right next to them. Being at Tarleton, so being at a university, a 4-year university, is completely different from Hill College Cleburne, a 2-year college.
It's a different animal for sure.
Yes. And something I've realized at Tarleton is sometimes we get transfer students and they're just kind of fumbling around and they don't fit in, they don't plug in, they don't make community, and they definitely don't lead out in our ministries. And there's exceptions to that, but I've seen that on several cases. And so my dream for Hill College is when our students leave and they transfer, that they're ready. They're ready to lead out in the ministries on the universities that they go to or plant a ministry, because there are campuses that they'll go to that won't have ministries. And so my dream is that they'll leave Hill College completely prepared and trained up and equipped to lead out wherever they go. And even if they don't go to universities, if they go into the workplace.
So being at Hill College, you have students a semester, a year, 2 years, 2 years if we're lucky. But really, you get to sit at the helm of a mission sending agency, because everybody who comes through your doors is someone you're sending later. I'm still kind of that's still blowing my mind a little bit, because your students are going to end up all over the place.
Yeah, they are.
Well, fantastic. Well, Megan, so you're at Hill College. You've just finished up your second year as a campus missionary intern. So you've kind of closing that chapter. What is the Lord doing in your life? What are next steps for you?
Well, the next steps for me, my intentions are to stick around at Tarleton and come on as an associate director. And so to stick around at Tarleton, which means I get to stick around at Hill College, which is good. And it makes my dreams for Hill College more real. My faith has become more real, knowing that I could stay and I could see these things come true, I guess.
Well, fantastic. Well, Megan, one is your friend and also is I guess I'm your boss and your director. I'm just really grateful that what the Lord's doing in your life, and getting to watch Hill College start from really nothing, and churches saying we want this, but we're not really sure how to do this. To now, when talking to the director of missions and everybody, it's what's Megan doing? What's going on that campus? And hearing from you and walking on that campus and people thinking I'm your intern, because they know you so well, and the group that works with you. So I'm really grateful for you and the work the Lord's doing through you.